We are at our mushroom farm in Moss Landing, California, perfectly nestled on a bluff above the Pajaro River. Ideal for mushroom production, nice, foggy, moist place with very moderate climate. The company is called Far West Fungi. My parents started the business over 35 years ago. About 12 different varieties, all organic, exotic mushrooms. Our largest production is shiitake, and then oyster. And then we also grow king trumpet, lion's mane, maitake, reishi, pink and yellow oyster. And we distribute throughout the United States and mostly in California. I started doing farmers markets when I was 11 years old. Growing up in a family business and being around mushrooms and the mushroom community, you learn a lot, you eat a lot of great food, you get to travel and experience new cultures, see other ways of mushrooms being grown in other countries, which has always helped me expand my understanding about what we're doing here and how we can adapt and develop more and unique ways of growing mushrooms.
Toby and I started in our Volkswagen camper, and we were selling 3 kinds of mushrooms. And in those days, there really wasn't too much in the way of the exotic mushrooms. The fresh market still wasn't established.
So locally grown, organic became a really important part of the mushrooms. Farmers markets were our way of introducing mushrooms to the general public, and that has been pretty much our stronghold for the Bay Area. And now that people realize how beneficial they are, those mushrooms are becoming much more popular.
We realized the importance of the farmers markets from the start. It wasn't only just a way of introducing new mushrooms, but it was also a way of providing the public with mushrooms that were always very expensive at a reasonable rate and making them readily available to the public.
Throughout the year, our company sells 52 different varieties of mushrooms, and so I think there's a mushroom for everyone. The mushroom industry in the United States is relatively small, specifically in the exotics. And I think now it is a very exciting time because it seems like more people are interested in eating mushrooms, using mushrooms for medicine, and definitely we're seeing a mushroom boom going on in the mushroom industry. So it's very exciting to be part of all of that right now. One of the most important things for me is just to have people realize that what mushroom production is. I mean, a lot of people have no clue how these mushrooms came to be. The first stage of mushroom production is your substrate production. So that is the medium that your mushrooms will be growing on. Our substrate is a hardwood blend, and then what we're going to be adding to that is a bran or some other type of energy-rich source. We mix it, we add water. The second stage would be your sterilization, where we'll be loading the substrate into large pressure vessels called autoclaves, and we'll be sterilizing them at 254 degrees for 4 hours. After sterilization, it goes into a clean room, allowing it to cool down below 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're trying to have a very sterile, clean product before you introduce your mycelium, which would be inoculation. This process is where we open the bag, we add a bit of the mushroom mycelium, which we call spawn, and then we seal the bag. These are all inoculated bags. You can see the mushroom mycelium starting to grow into the wood. And after inoculation, it would be incubation, then fruiting, and then harvesting, and then distribution. We do 20,000 bags of substrate a week. We do 4,200 bags a day, and we do it 5 days a week.
My name is Ian Garoni. I'm with Far West Fungi, and this shop is everything mushrooms. I'm actually one of 4 brothers that help run Far West Fungi along with our parents. We wanted to bring mushrooms down to Santa Cruz because we felt like the community really loved mushrooms. They respected mushrooms. They knew a lot about mushrooms. And we thought this would be a great offering down here. So we have a full menu and people can come in, get a quick bite, get a recipe, and then take the mushrooms home with them. People don't realize how many different flavors and textural properties are in all these different mushrooms. And you can come into our shop and discover that. We're here at the San Francisco Ferry Building mushroom store. This is our first retail location in San Francisco. We opened it in 2004. This is where you can find all the exotic mushrooms that are grown from Far West Fungi. It allowed us to be open every day and offer everything that we carry at the farmers market plus more. And it was a way of bringing in a full line of exotic mushrooms into the Bay Area. Wild mushrooms, tinctures, pickled items are just a few of the things that are available here.
Right now, it is a very exciting time to be in the mushroom industry. We're seeing that more Americans are adding mushrooms to their plate. I think it's driven by just better knowledge and then also more inspired chefs and people looking for a better meat substitute and looking to have something that is beneficial to their life and their health.